So in this video we are going to talk about this error which appears when you try to connect the AIP service. So we will talk about the common causes and the troubleshooting steps to fix this. So let's just read this error first, which says the attempt to connect to the Azure Information Protection service failed. Verify that the credentials you are using are correct and try again. So let's go to here. Let's talk about the common causes. Incorrect credentials. So make sure you are entering the correct username and password while login, and try logging into the Microsoft 365 portal to just confirm you are using the correct credentials. And the second cause is insufficient permissions. You must be a global admin to connect the IP service. Make sure you have the appropriate role, which is global admin. The third one is missing licenses. So to connect the IP service, you should have the AIP Information Protection Plan 1 or Plan 2. You can check this in your Microsoft Entra ID. In users, search for your current user you are using to connect the IP service and go to the licenses page, or you can check in the admin center as well. The fourth one is network restrictions. Make sure you whitelist these URLs, which is aadrm.com and cloudapp.net. Make sure these are whitelisted in your firewall and the port 443 is open. One more thing which I have not mentioned but that also blocks the connection, so make sure the VPN is not connected. You are in a open network either, or these URLs are whitelisted. The fifth one, make sure you are using the PowerShell version 5.1. You can check the PowerShell version by running the command $ps version table. You can, I'm not sure about the command to check the PowerShell version, but you can do Google. Probably it's $ps version table. Now there are few more things you can try to resolve this issue. So just a second, let me go back to the PPT. Here, verify you have the module which is 3.001. So if you are using this module and you are unable to connect the IP service, you can try to uninstalling this module. While uninstalling the module, you have to run this command, and while uninstalling the module, you can face an error which may require to restart the PowerShell. So restart the PowerShell, then run this uninstall module name IP service command, and if you get a prompt about an untrusted repository, you can approve it by passing y or set as trusted, or you can run this PowerShell command. And when what you have to do, you have to run this command install module required version 2.003, which is an older version of AIP module. And once this module is installed, you can run this command to just verify if the command is installed. Okay, now let's go to the PowerShell. Here, let me run this command. So here I have already, and there is one more thing. You can try this command like $admin credentials equal to get credentials, then connect AIP service credentials admin credentials. But if you have MFA enabled for your account, then it will not work. So you can skip this step if you have MFA enabled. In that case, what you can try, let me show you once. Let me try this command first. I'm running Connect-AipService command, waiting for the output. Okay, it still gives error. However, I have the correct credentials, but it does not pop up for the credentials. So let's open the PowerShell, normal PowerShell as admin. Very important thing to run the command as administrator. So I'm in normal PowerShell and let's run connect get-AIP service. It should give a pop-up. Yes. Now you have to select your global admin account that has the AIP Plan 1 or Plan 2 license. I have selected. Here we go. So a connection to the Azure Information Protection service was open. Now you can check the status by running the get-AIP service command. This will give us the status of the AIP service. So it is enabled. If it is not enabled, you can run Enable-AipService service command to enable the AIP service. However, it's already enabled. So that's all. This is how we can resolve this issue.